ovio?
Listen, I've just had a visit here from Franwood.
Well, I guess I should be thankful that you told me.
Well, I tried to reach you.
What'd you have to say?
You were right that her husband was involved with the mob and with the Carter gang, and that it was probably a hit.
You know how tedious it is to be right all the time. Well, I guess there's not much I can do about it now. She's probably long gone.
I have an address.
Shoot.
Okay, got a pencil?
Yes.
It's a little place outside of New Jersey called Plattsville, and she's in Florence Apartments on Gaines Avenue.
Thank you, my dear. I'm now back in business.
Please don't be involved in this.
To Marty Woods, it was most certainly gang-related, and no doubt involved Carter and the Jerome mods. So whatever happened to Marty must have happened on the dock behind Duke's place. No, that's not a relevant fact. At least not relevant to linking Duking with it, and yet... Come on. Sam, if you're concerned now. But what's her reaction going to be when Robert contacts her? And more important, if she's being watched, what are they going to think of the police being involved? Robert knows.
Hi. I thought I'd just stop by to see your partner and my lover. Oh, I tell you, and I haven't seen him since this morning. It feels like a week. Must be love. I've got to remember to ask Nick how in the world he puts up with these irregular hours that all these investigators have. You know, I'm not actually sure, though, I'm going to be able to handle not knowing where Sean is all the time. Does have a good side, though. If he doesn't keep regular hours, then we can just jet off to some wonderful place whenever we feel like it, right?
Oh, yeah. It has its advantages.
So frustrating. You know, I just didn't understand his mood swings all the time. Probably never would have if it wasn't for Robert looking for Cheryl.
Oh, is there still no word on that?
No. You know what? I have to believe about what she said in her note. You know, she said that she was going to be careful. I gotta believe she's not going to do anything to put herself in danger.
Well, you know, it is a very good sign that Robert hasn't been able to find out anything about her.
What do you mean?
Sometimes people that are in trouble are easy to find for some reason.
I hadn't thought about that. I hadn't thought about that. I mean, maybe she's just out there someplace, just, I don't know, just thinking it all over, and when she comes back, she'll let me give her my kidney.
Oh, yeah. Robert told me about that. My goodness, it's very brave of you.
Nothing. Nobody needs two kidneys anyway. So maybe my Uncle Horace, you know, he was the black sheep of the family. He drank like a fish. That's two animals. It's two animals. The fish an animal? I don't know. Anyway, Aunt Josie always said that living with Uncle Horace was like living in a zoo. Oh, I believe she was awful. Like a pigsty.
Oh, it's getting very close to your wedding, isn't it? I mean, you can't very well get married from a hospital bed, can you?
You know, that's a $64,000 question. I was going to talk it over with Sean. What in the world is keeping this man? I don't know what's holding him. Turn some heads, wouldn't it?
Getting married in hospital? I would think so.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine? I mean, I had planned on having a great big, huge, spectacular place for the wedding, you know, and inviting all of the friends and having a party just... It goes on forever. But instead,
There I would be in a hospital bed in a beautiful white wedding gown. And Cheryl in this adjoining bed doing her maid of honor duties. It would be so funny, wouldn't it be? It'd make the news. And we could be sitting there sipping ice water out of one of those little thin straws that they always have. Makes you kind of wonder sometimes, doesn't it? About postponing the wedding. No, I mean about changes. About how your life either turns out better or worse than what you expected it, but it never, ever turns out the way you expected it to. Sometimes it doesn't turn out the way you wish it to, either. But it has to. That wish has to come true. Oh, Tiffany. Oh, I'm sorry. I know. It's not your fault. I know it's not your fault. It's just that I cannot forget that I'm the one that caused Cheryl all that pain. And I wish with all my soul that I could do something to make it up to her, that I could give her back what I gave her. You will. I mean, you said that the note was positive and everything. I know. I'm sorry. This is absolutely disgusting, carrying on like this. I'm just nervous, we weren't very close for a long time. I know. Over these past few weeks, I don't know, I really do love my sister, it's the way it should have been all along, and I didn't. And what really bothers me is because, a year ago, I didn't even really care. I wouldn't have cared at all. Oh. Well, sometimes, it's worthwhile. I mean, even though it hurts a bit more, it's worthwhile. I understand what you're saying, and I really appreciate your concern. I don't know, words of wisdom always sound comforting, but having loved, it doesn't make the pain worthwhile. I think maybe if you thought of it in terms of maybe if you were losing Duke, you know what I mean. I know what you mean. I think it was a mess. I don't want Sean seeing like this. Thank you for putting up with me. I'm sorry. Maybe one day you'll return the favor.
Hello, darling.
Hi.
Hi, Tiffany. How are you?
Hi, Duke. How are you? Very nice to see you. Anna, would you please have Sean call me? Yes, thank you. Absolutely. I will. Yes. Bye-bye.
Did I say something?
Oh, no, it's not you. She's just so worried about Cheryl and everything. I don't know.
Oh, she has been gone quite a while, yeah.
Yeah. Everybody's worried about that.
Well, it took you so long, didn't it?
Well, yeah, I wasn't expecting you here.
I didn't expect to come here, but I was in the club, and, well, it seemed Angel was running things very well, and Terry was singing, all the tables were full, and I thought, well, hell, they don't even need me there, so I'll come over here and spend some time with you.
Oh, that's nice.
Well, why don't you switch your answering machine on and we can go home? You can carry on with business in the morning.
No, I can't do that. I'm waiting for a call, and I can't wait until the morning.
Well, God knows I've asked you to wait for me long enough, so I'll just wait for you.
Well, why don't you go home? I'll be home soon, you see, and I'll meet you there.
No, I won't hear of it. I'll hang around here and wait for you. I'll help you kill time until you get your call.
Hello, this is Sean Dymley. You've called the right number, but at the wrong time. Since I'm not here, I'd appreciate it if you'd leave the name and number at the beep so I can return the call.
Sweetheart, we can't continue what we started this morning unless you call me. I'm at the brownstone. Bye. It's strange, What's strange? I mean, he never goes this long without calling me.
If I remember correctly, you and Sean, you spent a lot of money on fancy answering machines, so why don't you just put them on and we'll go home and you can check in and see if anybody calls you.
Well, yes, I mean, it is a good idea, but I do have to wait, so you just go on home, and I really won't be too long.
It's a pity we can't manage to synchronize our personal lives. Did it ever occur to you it's a shame that Robert wasn't able to link me to Fran Woods?
A shame?
Well, then we'd have something in common in our careers.
Don't ever joke about something like that. I'm out of that case now.
I'm sorry. Oops.
You've got a new keyring. When did you get this?
Well, she's got good taste, Miss St. John.
It's a decorator's custom.
Oh, yeah. One of the oldest.
No, they give a gift to their clients after they've done large decorating jobs. New York, they do that there.
And then they give engraved keyrings to commemorate the gift, I suppose.
Oh, come on, Annie, you know better than that.
If she gave it to you, you don't have to use it.
You know how mean I am. It's very expensive. I hate it to go to waste.
Yes, but I'm not sure I like you having all these designing women in your life.
And why did